What's poppin', fam? Welcome to Don't Touch My Mindset, a podcast that is designed to uplift, inspire, and motivate you, and most importantly, share tools to help you protect that mindset. What is poppin', fam? Yo, super excited to be here. I'm feeling inspired. I mean, it's workshop week. We here. We right around the corner. I mean, like Sunday, October 2nd, like we in striking distance. Let's go, y'all. Super excited. I want to see you there. So if you haven't already, please, go sign up. thejchase.com/events. Go sign up. We're focused on greater resilience, self-awareness, improved effectiveness, managing destructive emotions and habits, learning how to communicate effectively, like most importantly, understanding self, right? Understanding how to operate at fullest and highest level. Yo, I'm excited. So this week, I just wanted to invite you personally. That's it. That's all it is. Episode over. Stay focused. Stay inspired. Stay connected. I love you. Kidding. I felt wrong, like even thinking about that. I was going to just release like a recap video of the last workshop. Be like, come on, come out. We're going to have fun this weekend. But like I felt wrong doing that. So I wanted to bring you some value. Wanted to see if I could possibly help somebody today. And we're not just giving information. We are trying to provide transformation, right? If this is your first time here, welcome. I am your host, Jay Chase. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Please follow, subscribe, rate, review, share it with a friend. Like, if you like anything from this episode, share with a friend. You never know what they might need to hear today. Today, we are going to talk about just the 4 different types of people in the world. To make it more personal, the 4 different types of people you may meet in life, and how to connect and communicate with them effectively. Yo, I love you guys. Like I said, October 2nd, this Sunday, please, sign up. This workshop's going to change your life. I want to first start by saying that you deserve to do, be, have just as much as anybody else. Just as much as anybody else. You deserve to have as much as everybody else. You deserve to do as much as everybody else. You deserve to be as much as everybody else. Don't you ever think less of yourself. Don't you ever compare yourself. Don't think about what other people are doing. Get out the window. Get out of the window, get in the mirror, and tell yourself that you deserve to do, be, have just as much as everybody else. I don't know why that was sitting on my mind, but like so many times, so often, like I look at myself and I say, do I deserve to be doing the things that I'm doing right now? I mean, that's biblical, right? David's son said, for Lord, I don't even think I'm worthy to lead such people. But that's not my plan to figure out. I deserve to do just as much as anybody else. I deserve to be just as much as anybody else. And I deserve to have just as much as anybody else. I wanted to just remind you of that. But bear with me. It's going to be kind of quick. As you know, I like to keep the episode short, get you on with your day, but also inspire, uplift you, and know what to look for and give you some tools, tips, and tricks on how to maintain a healthy lifestyle and a healthy mindset. So I truly believe that there's 4 types of people that we encounter in life, that we meet, that are in this world. And I'm going to break it down real simple. Of course, there's more complexities to this because we're human and the way that our minds think and the way that the world flows. But I'm going to break it down real simple today, right? And you can figure out what type of person you are by just listening and asking yourself these questions as well, okay? All right? It's real educational today, right? Are you more outgoing or are you more reserved? Now you may say, well, I'm a little bit of both. You know, I like to be reserved when I'm by myself and outgoing when I'm with people. Well, think about when you're feeling your best. Like, are you more outgoing and in that moment when you're feeling your best and you're flowing and you're in your flow state, or are you more reserved? Like a more stable environment, not so spontaneous. And then the second question is, are you more task oriented, where you're like, I gotta get this done, we got a to-do list, we got a checklist, we gotta handle these situations, these problems first, and then we can enjoy the reward, or are you more people oriented, where you're focused on the experience of other people and making sure that everybody's uplifted, inspired, motivated, that your influence runs deep and wide? Are you putting people first? Really think about that. Are you more task oriented, or are you more people oriented, where the task comes last, right? And the beautiful thing about this is it's easy to identify, right? So if you, of course, pull out a pen and paper, but draw a line down the middle and then draw a line in the middle of that line. So you should have 4 boxes. In the top left box, you should have OT, right? Outgoing and task oriented. All right. These people are very driven, very decisive. These people have a plan. They're good at scheduling. They're good at getting results. Like that's what their gift is. They focus on the problem. They get to the solution, and they get the results that are desired first. And then whatever comes after that comes, right? Outgoing and task oriented. They do whatever it takes to get the job done. Always, right? The job comes first. And then in the next box, to the right of that, you should have OP. So outgoing and people-oriented. Now, these people are more influential, more inspiring, more motivating. These people are going to be more uplifting, more optimistic all of the time, right? These people are going to see the bright side of things. They normally are seen as that bright spark in a crowd of people. They can make friends easily, right? Those are going to be your outgoing, people-oriented. They're more focused on the experience. So think of a flight attendant when you get on a plane, right? So they're filling your cups. They're getting you something to snack on. They're telling you how to be safe. They're making sure you have a safe ride and get to your destination, right? That's the outgoing and people-oriented. And then the bottom half, we should have an R in both of the boxes for reserved, right? The reserved people are more introspective, likes to be alone, likes to keep to themselves, and then on the left side, you should have RP. Now, RP is for reserved but people-oriented, right? These are the supportive types. These are the people that are team mindset-oriented. These are people who are normally in the medical field, nurses, doctors, right? They specialize in knowledge. They prefer a calm environment. They normally stay at the same hospital for a very long time, develop relationships of a team, right? Doctors normally have teams of nurses of this floor is this team, this floor is this team, right? And so but their job is people. Their job is to save people's lives, put people first. So think about somebody who's loyal, somebody who's supportive, somebody who just wants to sit there and listen to you, somebody you can run to and be like, yo, I just need to express. But the limitation or the weakness of this person is that they're often not expressive of their own emotions. They can't speak up for themselves because they're too busy being supportive in that team environment. That's the RP, okay? And then the last box you should have is RT, right? So RT is the reserve, task-oriented people, right? So these people are factual, analytical. They have a very steady pace, okay? They're going to be very data-driven. Right? How did you get there? Why does it work like that, right? The limitation, the weakness of these type of people are they normally get analysis paralysis is what they call it, where we overthink. We fall into this box where we can't, put in action because we're too worried about the details. Detail focus. Love it. I love it. So those are the 4 type of people that you will meet in the world that are in the world, right? If you wanted to put everybody in a box if you wanted to group them into 4 categories. But the reason that that's so easy is because, of course, it's more complex than that. There's really like 16 up to like 64, whatever it may be, different behavior styles and communication styles. But these 4 different types of people have their own types of communication style, right? If you want to communicate with the OT, you got to come to the OT organized, ready to see what results that this meeting can get from the job that needs to be done. If you come to the OP, you need to worry about the networking, the relationship building, the rapport building, and then we're going to get to the task, right? If you go to the RP, you need to have a plan, know what you want, but also know that your plan is going to support their dreams as well too. See, people are motivated and wired differently, right? So you got to figure out how you're wired. There's 3 levels of mastery, and I don't want to forget about the RT, right? The RT, you got to come to them data driven. You got to say, this is why this works, this is how this works, there's examples of this working here. Like, you got to be on it, but we are all motivated differently, and there's 3 levels of mastery. I truly believe once we understand ourselves, we can understand others and know that others are wired differently. Like, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, right? So we have to understand others and how they communicate, and then we have to recognize situational needs. 1, our situational needs and motivators, but 2, other people's situations, needs, and motivators. Look, man, I love you guys. I really study this, take some time, go replay this, and if you kind of had like an aha moment, let us know. Like, oh, I know somebody who's like that, who's an OP, or I know somebody who's like that in OT, or an RT, or an RP. Like, if anybody can't guess it, I'm an OP. I'm very people driven. Like, I'm a high flight attendant. I'm focused on the experience. So take some time. If you want to know more about your style, you really want to know who you are, discover how you communicate, and recognize situational needs, reach out to me, at DJ Chase on Instagram, or at Don't Touch My Mindset. Reach out to us, let us know what you think. The workshop is this Sunday, so sign up, vjchase.com/events. I will see you guys there. Until next time, until this weekend, until pivotal moments, stay focused, stay inspired, stay connected. Please, 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 don't let anyone touch your mindset. I love you guys.